Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. Here, I will be doing a daily analysis of the market trends for cryptocurrencies. If you're interested in these kind of boring stuff, please do like and subscribe. But it's pretty boring, so that you know. All right. Without further ado, let's do Bitcoin first. It was bloody. Jeez. Look at this big bad red candlestick. It's good news and bad news, right? Good news and bad news. So the good news is we seems to be the trend. It's reasonably well preserved. But the bad news is the day support, daytime frame support, it's now officially over. Look at this, right? And look at this. So we are relying on the 47,000 support right now on the daily time frame. But then again, this is not really a very strong support. A really strong support should be somewhere here. So if the upward trend is to be continued, this shouldn't be here, right? It shouldn't be here. So I'm a bit concerned with regards to how the market will head towards in the future. But if we do a quick trace of the market trend, right? What do you see? It's slowly turning. Unless somebody decided to pull it back up. So I will switch from actively trading mode to just patiently waiting mode. I have kind of reduced my spot holdings so that I'm not too much exposed to the most recent drop. And then if the resistance here, it's not broken, there's a very slight possibility the market will continue to downpour and try to find resistance here at around 44,000, 43,000. That's one of the possibility. If you were to do a quick Adams reflection on the not yet finished daily candlestick, it's not really that bad, but then there's also a probably a $2,000 drop waiting for us if this theory is supposed to be true. Let's zoom in to see, if there's any good news or trading possibility, right? So on the 4-hour time frame, the bad news is, the downward trend continues. It's even more so confirmed here, right? Look at this. So we're looking at another drop to the 45,000, just as we predicted by the daily time frame, and the next one will be at 44, and the real big support will be hopefully not experiencing is 44,000, but it's definitely a possibility right here. So what are we gonna do? If you are long-term investor, right, you already know what to do. If you're a long-term investor, you wouldn't even be watching this. If you're a trader, like a day trade, like what I do, I have kind of sold the majority of my holdings. I do have my secret stash that I'll never sell, but besides that, for the portfolio that I'm actually trading, I kind of liquidated the majority of them just to in case if there's going to be a major downtrend coming. And I will get back to the market when a support or the trend is kind of reversed and then stand back to 48,000. So that will be my trading plan. And it will be a very slow day for me today, at least. If we were to go into 1 hour, right? I guess what we can do now is to guesstimate where we can expect or wait for the kind of when the drop. We can leverage Adams market theory to kind of predict where the downtrend will end. That's basically the satisfaction area for the shorting side, and we can easily do that with the 4-hour time frame, which I just did, but then I want to, because I'll do this. Here we go. All right. So we kind of, that's the first one. That's the second one. All right. So this is the first atom. This is the second atom. All right. I will be patiently waiting for the price to hit here. If it doesn't, and it starts to consolidate like this, then the trend might be reversed again. So, but then I'll wait until the trend presents itself. I will not be actively trading for the remainder of the day, just because. Look at this, right? This is a pretty obvious ceiling. It needs to break like this. So based on our price action theory, it needs to, the price needs to do this. Pew! So we'll have to wait until the price firmly stands up on 47,000 before I'm going to be trading actively. It's just safer that way. All right. The rest of the coins, they are going to be similar just because Bitcoin's not doing very well. One exception is Solana. Geez, I liquidated Solana here. What a fool. I am such a fool. I know I should have had more confidence, because this is where the I kind of liquidated yesterday when I was in bed. I shouldn't have done so, just because look at this, amazing pump. But it's probably opportunity, like when you see volume like this, it's probably best just to get going. I wouldn't be I wouldn't be trading. I wouldn't be buying here. Somebody bought here, but still, Solana is quite amazing with how everything else is going. And FTT, I will be waiting for Solana to drop back down and then to look for opportunities to trade. But right now, no. The other one, they all look similar. Dogecoin, it's also not doing very well. Look at the strong downward trend. I'm not going to trade until it stands back up to 0.29. AVAX is doing okay. I mean, the support has obviously shifted down to here. There's one here. It's not that strong. Let's look 4 hours. 4-hour time frame. This is the 4-hour time frame. Here we go. All right. Okay. I don't know. Maybe. So I would wait. I'll wait for maybe it does this. But given how Bitcoin is behaving, I wouldn't be trading actively just because it just is not that. Yeah, here there's a very clear 1-hour support right here, support and resistance, and it's trying to break it, but it's not very successful. 15K. All right. On the 15K level, there could be opportunities for AVAX to trade. So I will still be, but okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. If you are trading short term, AVAX could be something to look for. But then again, look at all these wicks and shadows. It means that the upward trend is not that strong. So I will still be very cautious, especially with Bitcoin behaving like this. It's not going to be a very good sign. Cardano, okay. Cardano, okay. Finally, some major correction, right? Okay. It's totally downward trend. I'll wait for this to get back up here, so there's 2 support here, 1 and 2. So I will have to wait for the retest of the 2.59. But before this is successful, a couple more tests to make sure that 2.59 support can be held successfully. I will now look into Cardano right away. All right, so another slow day for today. And which is good. I mean, it's a long overdue correction. I was hoping that price can be even can hit even lower. That means that we can get into the market with a lower cost. So yep, never panic. Just actively look for opportunities to trade. But it's also good to take a break from the market. All right, thank you. Have a great day.